Hey guys, Marslingan here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so finally I'm getting around to doing the showcase for our boy Gotenks with his Easy A. Those of you who've been around the channel for a minute know that I grinded him up to level 10 links before we even knew that Heroes Easy A's were going to be a thing, because as one of the oldest Heroes units, I figured that if they were ever going to start doing Heroes Easy A's, this guy was definitely going to get one. Definitely didn't predict they were going to do 7 in one go, but yeah, we put that energy out into the universe, we got paid back, so we're going to try him out now, fully Easy A'd, full level 10 links. His leader skill's nothing exciting, tech types 3 key, 100% to stats, and then his super attack is supreme damage to the enemy, raises attack and defense for 6 turns. Mine is only 2 dupes, so keep that in mind. He can be slightly better when he's got those other 2. His passive is attack and defense 100%, then he gets an additional 100% attack when performing a super. He gets key +1 up to 3 and an additional attack and defense 10% up to 30% with each super attack performed. So once he's super attacked 3 times, he gets 3 extra key, 30% attack and defense. That is of course then at the start of the turn, so that factors in when he gets his 100% boost on super. He also has a high chance of launching an additional super for 5 turns from the start of the turn. So for the first 5 turns, it's very possible to triple super with him. So I gave him a little bit of extra additional. I still want him to crit, so I went for 12 and 11 and of course the 3 dodge. But let's go ahead. We're on the time limit team. Of course, we didn't start off with him on his best rotation, so we're just going to have to live with that. So we'll go ahead, and if we do this, we can then get the support passive from Pycon, bump us up to the full 12 key there for Gotenks, and let's see how he can do on his first turn. Not even super attacking with the Gogeta. 2.69 on turn 1. Not too bad with the little bit of support from Pycon. There's the additional super, 3 mil. Now, is that the passive or the hidden potential? Can we get another one? Oh, we get the normal attack. So we got the 3 attacks on turn 1. If that had been a super, that's his whole passive build-up done on turn 1. So that's very, very good. But of course, he's going to be getting that on his next super attack anyway. And then, of course, remember, his super attack effect does stack for 6 turns. So the rotation I do eventually want to get set up here is we want to have the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, the physical one, the classic youth one, with our boy as a main rotation. And then, of course, when this AGL Gotenks floats in, being the 40% support for time limit, obviously that's going to be his best turn. And by the time we get that rotation set up, I think his passive is almost going to be fully maxed, and his super attack effects, because he's super attacked twice, so we're able to get a couple more buffs out of that. Also, look at these guys, the 3-year LR, and they're putting out a 5.4 million attack stat in that setup. That is pretty good. I mean, obviously the 40% support Gotenks for that category is a massive help, but that is still a very solid attack stat considering that unit is over 3 years old. I mean, JP, the 7th anniversary is going to be in like, what, 3 months? So they're almost 4 years old and they're that good. So what I'm going to do here, even though it's early in the event, I'm going to transform this Gogeta because then he has Kamehameha. And then we will have the full link set active for Gotenks. I need to remember to turn off... Actually, let me just do it now before I forget. Somebody literally mentioned in the comments that I've forgotten to turn it off. I think someone even said they were going to unsubscribe if I didn't turn it back on. So there you go. We can see the active skills now. So our boy, all of his links active. His start of turn defense is 220k. And remember, that's with only 2 supers. So we do get a little bit of an extra buff on that once we've done this 3rd super attack that we're going to get this turn. So Gotenks is taking the super. Can he get the dodge in slot 1? He does have a built-in chance to dodge, but unfortunately no luck there with the dodge chance. But Super Saiyan 3, TEQ Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is the main event here. And of course, we don't get to see him attack. So, of course, physical Gotenks crits and absolutely destroys the enemy. I don't know why I expected anything different, but let's go ahead and play this out here. So we've got the TEQ Gogeta in slot 1, so we don't need to worry about the damage from the super, and we can get Pycon's support passive here. So, I mean, this is going to be a very solid rotation for these two. Although, I was going to say, Turles can stun, but hey, this isn't the showcase for the double Goku and Vegeta rotation, so I don't really mind too much if he's getting stunned here. But Hey, at least this time, we're not going to have Kamehameha active, but this is the dream rotation for this Gotenks. Of course, he's still lacking now that one super attack because physical Gotenks got to take over. That's always the slight disadvantage that you'll be at when you're running these units where you need to get a specific number of attacks in or anything like that, is sometimes you don't want to put those units in slot 1, and then the unit that you put in slot 1 ends up finishing off the enemy. So every link active except Kamehameha. We've got 264k defense now with the 40% support, and remember that's with his passive not fully built up yet either. So we'll go ahead and grab these here. So what are we looking at in terms of attack stat for our boy on this turn? 5.2 million attack stat. That is not bad at all. When you think back to that pre-EZA video where we were struggling to get him to even get to 1 million attack stat on like his best team, that is definitely a much better showing. So I'm gonna let this Gogeta get floated off just so we can have access to that Kamehameha link again for the adult Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. And honestly, I've been quite impressed with the 3-year LR. No support here, 4 million attack stat. Obviously, it's nothing crazy groundbreaking, but they are Rainbow level 10 links. But they're, like I say, nearly 4 years old. That's not looking so bad. So, I mean, these guys, if this is my one, they're only 55%. I actually didn't check what the friend was. I just know that the friend wasn't Rainbow. I think the friend is 2 dupes, actually. Oh, that was my one. So, 55%. And their attack stat only slightly lower. That's the, that's power creep for you at the end of the day. But yeah, transformed Gogeta here. Effective against all types. Does he finish off Paragus? Not quite. It looks like we are getting the additional super though. It's so easy for him to get key, but I never see his 12 key super. So it's nice to get the additional super attack with him because you don't get to see it very often. But finish him off and then we can go on to Broly. So we are going to be able to get the support from Pycon here. Obviously, there's no extra links or anything that we get from Pycon, so we don't need to worry about which slot we put our man in. I'm going to put him in slot 1 just so we can see this defense. So now that his passive's fully built up, 179k, that is going to jump up a little bit once we get Pycon's support active. But we won't get to see that in the menu, unfortunately. But hey, I mean, it's tanking for double-digit damage. And then the attack stat, still 4.8. So still hovering just under 5 million with the slightly lower support from Pycon that we get compared to the AGL Gotenks. So hopefully we can get the rotation with Gogeta in slot 3 where we actually can get away with Gotenks not killing the enemy in slot 1. Because I do want to see him with no support but with all links active. But unfortunately for that rotation to work, we need to get that good timing where we're going into a rotation with the enemy basically on full health. So, I mean, these guys could pop off here. I guess we could transform this Gogeta because then his damage output is going to be quite insane on this turn. And there you go. I turned the thing off. I remembered. So you get to see Gogeta's active skill. It's probably still in Japanese though because I definitely didn't change that when I loaded up the emulator. Still awesome to watch though. I only turned it off for speed when I was doing, was it when I was doing one of the EZAs on stream or something? I can't remember. And then I just completely forgot to turn it off. So, but yeah, we can go ahead and grab these for you. Gogeta's going to be taking the super, but that's fine. And then grab these. Oh, and we're getting the Dokkan attack. Okay, so we're definitely KOing Broly this turn, and that means we're going to be able to have the rotation on the next turn. We can go ahead and put physical Gotenks in slot 1, have TEQ Gotenks in slot 2, and then have the other Gogeta in slot 3, so that Gotenks has every single one of his links active. So he's good for a lot of reasons, like the fact that it doesn't take long to build him up. I mean, you got to get 3 super attacks in order to have his passive fully maxed, and then obviously his super attack effect can stack multiple times. But if you get that good RNG, you can get all 3 super attacks on turn 1, and then his passive is fully maxed. I mean, we attacked 3 times on turn 1 in this run. Just unfortunately, the 3rd attack did not convert into a super. But that means straight away on his next turn, he's getting that 3rd super attack, and then his build-up is fully done. Aside from the little bit of extra that he gets, obviously, from the super attack effect. But still very good. This does mean I have to risk Gotenks in slot 1 where there is a super. So we do need his dodge chance to come in clutch for us. I'm going to up our defense a little bit here because we're on full health, but I think we definitely need that little bit of a boost there. So let's go ahead and do this. I forgot just how much extra key Gogeta gets from Rainbow Orbs. So, alright, at least normal attacks we tank for double digits if we don't dodge. Let's just see if our boy can actually dodge the super attack here. Dodge? No. Please don't kill me. We got like 450k HP. Ooh. That was a little bit on the close side, but okay. 4.79. So 2 dupes, all his links active, 4.79 without a support unit on the rotation. I would say that is pretty damn good for a unit who pre-Easy A was just unrunnable. Like, he's just so terrible. And now he is looking pretty good. So let me know what you guys think down below. I can't remember if I said this already, but I'm still trying to decide out of the 3 Super Saiyan 3 Easy A's who I think is the best. I think it might be Trunks, because I think Gohan is automatically in the 3rd spot, because to get his full potential, you have to pick up 7 orbs with him every single time he's on rotation. Now, obviously, on turns where you're not getting hit with him, you don't need to worry about getting 7 orbs to get his damage reduction. But even so, like, you need to be very reliant on orbs to get his full potential, which I think hurts him quite a lot. And look at this, we have this god rotation of the 2 Gogetas here, so we're definitely going to be closing out the video with this. But yeah, I think Gohan gets the number 3 spot. I think Trunks might be first just because of how good he is defensively straight from turn 1. But I still need to make my decisions on that. Maybe I'll do a video on my thoughts once I've actually tested them out fully. But you guys let me know what you think down below. Who is the best of the 3 Heroes Super Saiyan 3 Easy A's? Because they're all very, very good now. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.